शैतानी और मस्ती का मेल, घूमता फिरता प्यारा ये खेल। दूसरा समोसा खाते खिलाते, हंसी के कहा के साथ में लगाते, बनी और विघ्नेश की है जोड़ी, मजे से छलकती है प्याली। प्ले स्टेशन पर बढ़ता जोश, हार जीत का नहीं कोई होश, खिलाड़ियों का हो कारवां, खुशियों की एक नई दास्तां। प्ले स्टेशन है दिल का राजा, विघ्नेश के बिना सब सूना लगता। शैतानी और मस्ती का मेल, घूमता फिरता प्यारा ये खेल। प्ले स्टेशन है दिल का राजा, विघ्नेश के बिना सब सूना लगता। शैतानी और मस्ती का मेल, घूमता फिरता प्यारा ये खेल। बनी हूँ मैं शानदार बड़ा फनी, प्ले स्टेशन का सच्चा दीवाना हूँ मैं जी। विघ्नेश करता है शैतानी दिन भर, पर कितना क्यूट बिना डर। खेलों की दुनिया में खो जाते हम, सपनों में भी जब उड़ते हम, मस्ती भरे ये दिन रातें, एक दूजे का साथ निभाते। प्ले स्टेशन है दिल का राजा, विघ्नेश के बिना सब सूना लगता। शैतानी और मस्ती का मेल, घूमता फिरता प्यारा ये खेल। प्ले स्टेशन है दिल का राजा, विघ्नेश के बिना सब सूना लगता। शैतानी और मस्ती का मेल, घूमता।
नमस्कार दोस्तों, कैसे भाई आप सभी के सभी लोग। स्वागत है भाइयों एक और ब्रांड न्यू लाइव स्ट्रीम पर। सो गाइस, आज हम लोग खेलने वाले हैं भाई। आज हम लोग खेलने जा रहे हैं भाइयों, किसका मुकाबला भैया आप सभी के सभी लोगों को तो पता ही रहेगा भाई। सो भाइयों, आज का मुकाबला हम लोग खेलने जा रहे हैं दिल्ली वर्सेस आरसीबी के मैच में। और भैया इसके पहले जो मैच हुआ था भाई, क्या ही जबरदस्त मैच हुआ भाई, मतलब मजा ही आ गया भाई, मजा मजा ही मजा। मुंबई इज ऑन टॉप 4 भाइयों। अरे मुंबई इज ऑन टॉप 4, और भाई मुंबई का पोजीशन है भाई भाइयों, सेकंड पोजीशन पर आ चुके हैं मुंबई इंडियंस। और बढ़िया मैच हुआ भाई आज, एंड एंजॉय भी किया भाई। चलो भाइयों, बिना किसी देरी के भाई ये वाले मैच को भी करते हैं शुरू। सो फटाक से भाइयों, जल्दी से जल्दी मैच को करते शुरू भाई। अरुण जेटली स्टेडियम में भाइयों ये वाला मुकाबला होने जा रहा है, एंड बहुत ही बढ़िया मुकाबला है भाई ये वाला मुकाबला भी। दिल्ली का नाम आरसीबी, एंड आज भाई आरसीबी बदला लेने वाला है भाई दिल्ली से। सो भाई हम लोग आज आरसीबी की तरफ से खेलने वाले हैं भाई, एंड आज फैफ डू प्लेसेस खेल रहे हैं, एंड आज फिल सॉल्ट अवेलेबल नहीं रहेंगे भाई, कुछ रीजंस के वजह से भाई आई गेस। आरसीबी वन डी टॉस, हम बॉल लेंगे भाई, जैसे रियल में हुआ भाई वही हमें चाहिए भाई, जैसे रियल में है भाई वही हमें सेम टू सेम लाइनअप चाहिए। और इसके पहले भैया हम लोग अपना चेहरा जो है फेस कैम भी ला देते हम लोग, ठीक है, फेस कैम भी ला देते हम लोग। चलिए चलिए, बॉल फर्स्ट, बैट फर्स्ट। चलो भाइयों,
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the
बहुत ही
players make
मजा आने
their
वाला
way
है भाई,
out. Some
मजा ही
really strong
मजा।
players on both
मजा
sides,
करने
capable of
वाले भाई
scoring
हम लोग
quick
इस
runs,
मैच पर,
big hits,
ठीक
and the
है।
bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up.
चलिए भाई, ये वाला मुकाबले
We're about to get
भी ना भैया
underway and already the
तगड़ा
crowd is
मुकाबला होने
up
वाला
on
है। पहली
bounds. This is
बॉल
looking to be a great
भुवनेश्वर
day of
कुमार
cricket.
अभिषेक पौड़ेल को डालते हुए यहाँ पर, ओए,
Doesn't beat the infield. There's a chance if it hits.
और पहले ही बॉल पर भाई
Everyone's gone up.
खाता के साथ खुल चुका है भाई दिल्ली कैपिटल्स का रन्स यहाँ पर। बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट, बट सिर्फ सिंगल ही मिलेगा यहाँ पर, ओनली एंड ओनली सिंगल ही मिलेगा भैया। कमॉन कमॉन, अभिषेक पौड़ेल का विकेट चाहिए हमें यहाँ पर। ओए,
Perfectly timed.
बढ़िया शॉट एंड चौका मिल जाएगा यहाँ पर। बहुत ही तगड़ा शॉट भाई, एंड चौका मिल जाएगा यहाँ पर। ओए, बढ़िया
Straight to the
बॉल
fielder.
भुवी के द्वारा। कमॉन भुवी। ओए,
Lovely
ये भी
cover
तगड़ा
drive,
बॉल,
straight to
बहुत
the
ही
extra
बढ़िया
cover field.
बॉलिंग भुवनेश्वर कुमार के द्वारा। यस, कोहली भी बोल रहा है यस, अच्छी बॉलिंग हो रहा है भाई।
Perfectly timed.
सो भाई आज फिल
10 runs
सॉल्ट
added
नहीं
there.
रहेंगे भाई,
Delhi
आज
10
जैकब
for none.
बैतल खेल रहे हैं भाई। एंड भाई कॉर्बिन बॉश, जो कि भाई आज मुंबई ने भाई डेब्यूट किया था, आज तई भाई विकेट।
The right arm medium
हेलो
bowler is coming
सुमित
on to bowl
भाई,
from the pavilion end.
यो सुमित भाई। ओए,
Finds the edge.
एकदम बढ़िया भाई, मुंबई जीत गया, टॉप 4 पे आ गया सुमित भाई। बढ़िया ही हो सुमित भाई, बढ़िया ही है। आप बताओ आप कैसे हो सर? एंड आज आरसीबी जीत कर भाई आरसीबी थर्ड पोजीशन पर आ जाएगा भाई। आज आरसीबी जीत जाएगा भाई, सुमित भाई आज आरसीबी जीत रहा है भाई। आज आरसीबी जीत रहा है भाई, आज जीत रहा है भाई आरसीबी। सुमित भाई आपको क्या लगता है भाई कौन जीत रहा है आज का मुकाबला, रात का मुकाबला? ओए, टॉप एज और चौका मिल जाएगा यहाँ पर। मैं भी बढ़िया, यस बढ़िया ही रहना चाहिए सुमित भाई। बोल्ड हो जाता है भाई। ना भाई, ना। ओए, बच गया भाई। ना भाई, लॉलीपॉप क्यों? अच्छा सुमित भाई दिल्ली बोल रहे हो, चलो ठीक है, देख लेंगे। ट्रिमेंडस स्टार्ट बोल रहा है भाई, बोल रहा है ट्रिमेंडस स्टार्ट हुआ है भाई। क्या ही बोले अब, ट्रिमेंडस स्टार्ट कहाँ से दिख रहा है भाई?
Finds the fielder with that shot.
एंड भाई हमें जल्दी से जल्दी इस मुकाबले को भाई ख़त्म करना है भाई, क्योंकि भाई मैच भी देखना है भाई मेरे को, क्योंकि हमें भाई मैच वगैरह भी देखना है। एंड कॉल आ गया भाई किसी। सॉरी भाई लोग, कॉल आ गया था इसके लिए जाना पड़ा मेरे को भाई, कॉल आ गया था भाई। कम ऑन भूवी।
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest though from the batter.
सॉरी भाई लोग, कॉल आ गया था इसके लिए जाना पड़ा, अर्जेंट आया था भाई।
Great shot through the gap.
A lovely shot off
चौका
the back
मिल
foot.
जाएगा भाई।
The shorter ball having no joy in getting dispatched for 4 runs. Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
ओए बढ़िया बॉल।
Over Delhi, a 28 for none.
अभिषेक पोरेल का विकेट चाहिए भाई।
Hazelwood from the pavilion end.
कम ऑन जॉश भाई। ओए टॉप एज का चौका मिल जाएगा भाई, टॉप एज का भाई चौका मिल जाएगा भाई।
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Hazelwood shouldn't be too worried
हेलो
about that
कृष्णा
last ball.
भाई,
They've got them playing their
हेलो
shots.
कृष्णा भाई, मुंबई
Tight
जीत
in
गया
their
भाई,
areas now.
मुंबई जीत गया कृष्णा भाई।
Thick edge.
मुंबई, आमची मुंबई जीतता हुआ कृष्णा भाई। 5 बार जीता है
Just see if they
भाई,
can get that ball up
लगातार
into the
भाई
slot
5
back
मैच
before
जीता है
it's
भाई
so
मुंबई ने।
crucial. You've got to follow up that last
मतलब
delivery and
कृष्णा
hit the
भाई
batter under
मानना
pressure.
पड़ेगा भाई, पलटन फॉर अ
Gotta
रीजन भाई,
follow up
पलटन
that
फॉर अ
last delivery.
रीजन,
Found the edge, but no reward.
पलटन फॉर अ
Putting pressure
रीजन।
on the batter.
और कृष्णा भाई आज
They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see
कॉर्बिन
what the
बॉस
umpire
का
says.
डेब्यूट हुआ और भाई आते ही भाई 1 या 2 विकेट निकाल दिया भाई आज। और बुमराह ने
Magical
भाई
shot into the vacant
4
fine leg
विकेट निकाल
position.
लिया
I
भाई।
do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Well, that
फाइफर
one's
होने
for the
वाला था भाई
textbook.
बुमराह का,
Stands tall on top of
बट
the bounce.
नहीं हो
and a
पाया भाई
lovely flick of
फाइफर।
the wrist at the end.
एंड बुमराह ने बड़े मेन विकेट्स निकाले भाई। कृष्णा भाई मजा आ गया भाई, मजा
Hazelwood
मजा
needs to get their run up
मजा ही
sorted.
मजा।
It's all gone horribly wrong with that last
आपको
delivery.
भी मजा आ गया ना
Normally
कृष्णा
much
भाई?
better than this. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not snap
मैच
that one.
इंटरेस्टिंग था इसके लिए,
Time to hit
मतलब
their
कि
stride.
लाइव करने नहीं आ रहा
Fabulous
था
piece
मैं,
of timing, and
सोचा
they're
भाई
into the
मैच टाइम
20s.
पे ही लाइव कर लेते
Really
हैं।
playing all their shots that over. Very
अभी लाइव
expensive.
करके क्या ही फायदा होगा भाई।
Dale, the left arm
यश
medium
दया,
bowler, is coming
अरे
into the
भाई
attack from the stadium end.
खुजली हो रहा है भाई। कैच इट,
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came
सिक्स
right
मार
underneath
दिया
the
बे।
bat.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work.
दयाल के
here.
सामने
Rode
6
the bounce
मारोगे।
well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Smacks that away
अरे
through the gap.
Doesn't even wait to see if the
मेरे
ball's
को ना
going to
एआई
do
लगाना
anything.
चाहिए था
Onto the
भाई,
front foot,
एआई
punches
लगाना
away to
चाहिए
the
था मेरे को,
boundary.
बट चलो कोई ना भाई। कैच
Pulled
कैच कैच
away
कैच,
straight to square leg. Bangalore has gone up for something here.
बहुत बढ़िया,
Umpire looks a
बहुत
bit
बढ़िया।
confused as to what they're appealing for.
नो
Whole
बॉल
team's
पे
gone up
भाई
here.
रन आउट
What's the
क्या?
umpire gonna say?
चलो भाई नो बॉल पे रन आउट भाई।
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good
भाई
time.
अभिषेक
The field
पोरेल
come
आउट
up
हो
now,
गया
I
भाई,
think.
रन आउट हो
Pressure
गया।
should be on as
जी
the
भाई,
batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick
शर्म
wicket.
तो कर लो भाऊ।
Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around.
अरे
cut
भाई
off perhaps.
कितना फ्रीत भाई।
That's all
अरे
really
छी
gone
भाई,
wrong
छी
for
छी
them
छी
in a
छी छी छी
situation like
छी,
this. The captain
मेरे
has to
को
step
शर्म
in
आ रहा है भाई
and help
अपने
get
आप
the focus
पर।
back.
ये तो चौका मार दिया
Can't
भाई।
hit the ball much better than that.
आज
Timed
आरसीबी
it to
जीतेगी।
perfection.
यस छवि भाई, यस छवि भाई। और
Glanced
बताओ
away
छवि
nicely, but
भाई।
fine short, fine leg.
और बताओ छवि भाई, आपने आपके भाई से बात किया कि नहीं? और
Lovely
बताओ
cover
छवि
drive
भाई,
straight to the extra cover fielder.
आपके भाई से बात किया कि नहीं? वो जो आप बात करने वाले थे उसका क्लास लगाने वाले थे आप। बात हुआ कि नहीं? फिर क्या बोल रहा था आपका भाई? आपका भाई
Can't
क्या
get
बोल
that
रहा था?
outside the ring field. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other
डिफिकल्टी?
than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Batters are set and they're maintaining their excellent start so far.
कुछ नहीं कुछ नहीं कुछ नहीं कुछ नहीं कुछ नहीं था, कुछ नहीं था भाई। हार्डेस्ट डिफिकल्टी ना छवि भैया, हार्डेस्ट डिफिकल्टी। हाँ हो गया बात। क्या बोला?
Brilliant diving stop.
क्या बोला फिर आपके भाई ने? कुछ तो बोला रहेगा भाई, कुछ तो बोला रहेगा मतलब। अरे भाई क्या बोला? कुछ तो बोला रहेगा मतलब, आपके भाई ने क्या बोला?
Power and precision in that shot.
यार मैं भी इतना लेंडी हूँ ना भाई, मैं भी ना आजकल लेंडी होते जा रहा हूँ भाई। बे विकेट निकाल दे भाई, मेरे को भी गुस्सा आ रहा है भाई। अरे फिर एक बार दिखाओ, अरे फिर भी एक बार दिखा दो तो मैं वैसे ही बना लूंगा। क्या बना लोगे?
Massive outside edge.
मैं तो आदर्श पर खेलता हूँ ना छवि भाई, छवि भाई, छवि भाई, छवि भाई पलटन फॉर अ रीजन। चलो कोई नहीं है, दिखाई देता हूँ एक बार, 1 मिनट भाई, दिखा देता हूँ, ठीक है। हाँ जो भी हो भाई देख लो भाई, जो भी हो भाई देख लो भाई, ठीक है। हम लोग खेलते हैं आदर्श डिफिकल्टी पर, ठीक है। हम लोग खेलते हैं हार्डेस्ट डिफिकल्टी पर भाइयों, ठीक है। कौन है भाई? किसी ने नहीं देखा ना भाई? ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है भाई।
That's how to play
अच्छा
the
हुआ भाई
shorter
किसी ने
delivery.
नहीं देखा भाई,
Great
बच गया भाई
footwork and
तो।
just awesome timing and
भाई
control
बचा नहीं।
to keep the ball down and find the boundary.
जीरो वॉचिंग,
And that completes the fielding
लॉल
instructions.
जीरो वॉचिंग हो गया
Field
भाई।
changes.
Bangalore are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Sharma.
हाँ तो भाई देख लो भाई,
Attack.
जिन जिन को भी
Like the
देखना है
look
भाई
of
मेरा
this
डिफिकल्टी,
field, if the bowlers
वी
stick to
प्ले
their
ऑन
plans, it
आर्डर्स
can be tough
डिफिकल्टी
to
भाई लोग।
score, but they still have some protection.
और बस किसी ने देखा नहीं, चुपचाप खत्म बात, हो गया चुपचाप, बात खत्म।
Collects that one. Simple as you like inside
बताओ
the ring.
तुम्हारी इतनी दम नहीं है कि डिफिकल्टी दिखाओ? अरे एक दबा कर, अरे भाई, अरे भाई, ना 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 छवि भाई, उतना दम तो नहीं है भाई,
Edge. But it drops
उतना दम
safely.
नहीं है छवि भाई। नो मस्ती मजाक, नो मस्ती मजाक। अभी लोग है ना भाई, लोग, ए कैचे, छवि भाई की तरह हारने का नहीं रहे, ठीक है। विकेट निकालने का रे सुयश भाई।
This field's looking for more balance between attack and defence.
अबे विकेट निकालने का सुयश शर्मा, शर्मा जी इज ऑन फायर। इसका मतलब तुम मेरे भाई नहीं हो? आए क्या बोल रहे हो? क्या बोल रहे हो भाई? क्या बोल रहे हो छवि भाई? छवि भाई, छवि भाई, यू आर वेरी फनी भाई। अरे एक्स दबाऊंगा तो क्या होगा?
Doesn't beat the infield. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Delhi a 68.
अरे
for one.
छवि
They
भैया,
were just a bit flat after the power play. They came out hard.
हमारी
and I
ना
think they really need to keep up that
मतलब कि
mentality
मेरी
for
उतनी
the back
औकात
half of the
नहीं है भाई
Pandya,
डिफिकल्टी
the left
दिखाने का।
armer, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
क्यों पता है? क्योंकि
Into the gap
हमें
and finds the
डरपोक,
boundary. One
हमें
shot
डरपोक।
for 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that
केपी,
shot.
केपी, बाय बाय फट। फट्टू आदमी मेरा भाई नहीं हो सकता। अरे भाई कौन है फट्टू? बोलो 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 बोलो। अरे कौन है फट्टू? कौन है फट्टू? मजा आएगा सबको। अच्छा कौन है इधर? इधर तो कोई है भी नहीं, है भी नहीं भाई। कौन है इधर? कोई नहीं है ना? रुको दिखाई देता हूँ। लो देख लो, 1 मिनट। लो देख 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 लो। मैं तो हूँ भाई। और कौन है भाई? और कौन है? कोई भी नहीं है। चुपचाप से दिखा देने का भाई।
Some moves have been
चुपचाप
made
से
in
ना
the
भाई।
field, looking pretty balanced between defence and attack.
क्या
Oh, too good. That is huge.
साले फैफ
Hit that so
तेरी।
hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
अबे फैफ
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. We
डुप्लेसिस।
have to be very happy with that last shot. Chance to run two.
किसी को बताने का नहीं छवि भाई। ओके बस मेरे और आपके बीच में राज राज रहने का, ठीक है? Hey!
Balance, smothered the ball and through the leg side it goes. Over Delhi.
I am
Kept the
Gandhi
heat on throughout
bunny.
this innings so far. Really
I
good
am bunny,
batting.
the dhani,
The next
very
few overs
bunny,
could tell
bunny,
the tale
dhani.
of just how
I
big
am
this
bunny,
score will
dhani,
be.
very dhani, bunny. I honey bunny. अरे वाह, गाना गाते हुए और यहाँ पर डीजे गेमिंग भाई आते हुए। का मीडियम है भाई? का है मीडियम है छवि भाई? देख लो देख लो। का मीडियम है भाई? फैफ का भाई हाफ सेंचुरी होता हुआ भाई।
Massive outside edge.
और पता डीजे गेमिंग भाई सब बढ़िया ना भाऊ?
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Changes being made in the field, going with a fairly balanced option.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
इसको पता है क्या कहते हैं भाइयों? इसको कहते हैं सीटी मारना।
A few moves made in the field.
और भाइयों आज रात से ना भाइयों बढ़िया बढ़िया स्टोरी मोड गेम प्ले हम लोग खेलने वाले हैं, जिसको देखना स्ट्रीम बैक करके देख लेंगे। अच्छा बैक करके देख लेंगे। अच्छा
but not overly defensive either.
भाई नींद आ रहा है भाई, फट्टे तेज वाला, बहुत तेज वाला नींद आ रहा है भाई।
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
केपी विकेट। मेरे को ना ये गेम खेल खेल के ना भाई बोर हो गया भाई। मेरे को ना अभी ना भाई कुछ अलग गेम ट्राई करना है भाई। ओए साले
Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
बोल्ड नहीं करेगा? वेट तू रुक।
Nice shot.
अरे
Flick off the pads.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the
अगर किसी ने
boundary.
स्ट्रीम पीछे करके देखा तो प्लीज चैट करे। अरे छवि भाई क्या बोल रहे हो भाई?
Their bowler at the moment.
A few moves made in the field.
चलो ये बढ़िया है भाई।
Come back with a
ये
dot ball.
फील्डिंग बढ़िया लग रहा है अपन को।
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Bangalore has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for.
Some adjustments to the
ये
field.
फील्डिंग बढ़िया लग रहा है अपन को, वेरी डिफेंसिव। कैच इट, कैच कैच, मम्मी नानी की कसम,
That's just superb.
कैच करते हुए भाई फैफ का विकेट
Oh,
चला
great
गया भाई।
work. Held their
ओ
nerve.
भाई,
Ball was in the air.
ओ
Great
भाई,
take and a good catch.
ओ भाई, कसम दिया और विकेट। वैसे कैच किसने किया भाई? बढ़िया कैच किया भाई, जिसने भी किया बढ़िया कैच किया। एक बार ना नाम देखना भाई मेरे को।
2 down, the long walk back to the
यो
pavilion.
यो ऋषि
It's
भाई,
gonna be
यो
a
यो।
huge swing of momentum.
ओके, भुवी ने
Now
किया
a
भाई।
great opportunity to prove the critics wrong.
केएल
Certainly
राहुल
has
आते
to
हुए।
build an innings for the team. Good shot. A beauty.
बहुत ही बढ़िया फील्डिंग, बहुत ही बढ़िया फील्डिंग, शानदार फील्डिंग होता हुआ यहाँ पर।
8 run
बॉलिंग
gained in
पर
that
अब
over.
किसको
Delhi
लाया
on
जाए?
94 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and
किसको
hitting
लाया
boundaries
जाए,
in
लाया जाए
between.
तो
It's a good setup for a strong finish.
ताकि आरसीबी जीता हो फिर। अरे भाई आरसीबी तो जीतेगा ऋषि भाई, नो चीटिंग। और रोमेरियो, शेपर्ड, जैकब बेतल। एक मिनट, एक ऐसा बॉलर है भाई, एक मिनट, एक
Shepherd
मिनट।
coming on. Obviously hoping
शेपर्ड
the
से
pace will
बॉलिंग
cause
करते
some
हैं भाई।
trouble.
एक ओवर शेपर्ड से भी
Vignage.
कराएंगे बॉलिंग। अरे ऋषि भाई, आज आरसीबी जीतेगा भाई।
Time to follow up after such
हम
great delivery.
आरसीबी
Puts
से
it on
खेलने का
length
मन
on
है यार
Smith
ऋषि
to
भाई
go.
आज। यानी आप मानते हो कि मैं पनौती हूँ, हैं ऋषि भाई?
Going with a more defensive field choice.
ओह, एक काम करते हैं, बढ़िया सा बॉल डालते हैं यहाँ से। इन स्विंग वाला बॉल,
Bang.
बॉल,
Bowled.
चलो भाई,
Stunning bowling.
विकेट जाता हुआ यहाँ पर करुण नायर का। रोमारियो शेपर्ड, क्या ही बढ़िया बोल्ड किया है भाई करुण नायर को। बढ़िया विकेट
So
भाई।
that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket,
यस, मुंबई इस ऑन अ ट्रैक वापिस आ चुकी है। यस ऋषि भाई। यस ऋषि भाई, मुंबई इज ऑन अ ट्रैक। और भाई मैं मुंबई का भी 2 मैच जो है भाई, मैं मुंबई का भी जितने भी मैचेस है ना, मैं मैचेस मिस नहीं कर सकता भाई। बीजीएमआई
Page out
खेलोगे?
in the middle.
बीजीएमआई
Task
आए?
here will be that of support
एक
and
मिनट,
getting
एक मिनट,
themselves
मेरे को
settled
ना
into their
साथ साथ
innings.
में ना स्कोर वगैरह भी देखना है। ओके, 70 पे 2, फैफ पेल रहा है और केएल राहुल। यानी भुवी को एक भी विकेट नहीं मिला है अभी तक। ठीक है, ठीक है भाई, समझ
Got their tail
गया।
up.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
ना बीजीएमआई तो मैं नहीं खेल पाऊंगा ब्रदर, क्योंकि मेरे पास पीसी गेम्स एंड PS5 गेम से मैं खेलता हूँ। एंड मैं एक बढ़िया सा गेम लूँगा PS5 के लिए। मेरे भाई को मैंने बोला है कि भाई मेरे को एक गेम चाहिए भाई बढ़िया वाला।
Delhi,
एंड उसने बोला चल ठीक है, दिला कर देता हूँ। करुण नायर को बाहर करके मोहित शर्मा को अंदर किया है। वाह भाई वाह। यानी भाई करुण नायर बाहर, मोहित शर्मा अंदर।
straight to the
ठीक है,
fielder.
अबे आशुतोष शर्मा को अंदर कर लेते। नहीं, GTA 6 के लिए तो अभी टाइम है ऋषि भाई। उसके पहले ना मेरे को अभी एक गेम चाहिए कंटेंट के लिए। एक गेम चाहिए तो बस वही गेम मैंने भैया को बोला है, अभी ऑफर में भी चल रहा है तो लेकर दे दो। तो भैया ने बोला ओके हम लेकर दे देंगे।
Perfectly timed.
एंड बहुत ही बढ़िया गेम है ऋषि भाई, जब मैं उसका शॉर्ट्स वगैरह डालूंगा तो बहुत मजा आएगा आप लोगों को। बहुत ही बढ़िया गेम है भाई वो वाला। डुप्लेसिस गया,
Edge,
बोला
but it drops
किसने विकेट
safely.
निकाला? कृणाल पांड्या ना, कृणाल ने विकेट निकाला ना।
Oh, didn't time that at all.
बोल्ड हुआ कि
Managed to
कैसे?
get away to the boundary.
ए लॉल, ओ भाई कॉटन बोल्ड भाई, कॉटन बोल्ड हुआ। अच्छा
Just need to keep it
ठीक है
simple. Line
ठीक है
and length.
ठीक है ठीक है
Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake.
भाई, मतलब
onto that
क्या
into the
ही
field.
फॉर्म में है भाई यार कृणाल पांड्या। छवि भाई देंगे क्या? अरे छवि भाई के पास अभी उतना पैसे किधर है भाई, मेरे ऑस्ट्रेलिया वाले भैया देंगे ऋषि भाई।
A very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy.
हैं कैच भाई
Good
कोहली
pressure being exerted.
हैं,
Shepherd from the stadium end.
यहाँ पे तो कॉटन। अच्छा गूगल में पता है क्या दिखा रहा था ऋषि भाई, गूगल में ना दिखा रहा था भाई कॉटन बोल भाई कृणाल पांड्या। अच्छा विराट कोहली ने, विराट कोहली भाई कभी भी कैच नहीं छोड़ता है ऋषि भाई। विराट कोहली ना हमेशा खुश कर देता है हमें।
And you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away.
ऋषि भाई आज आरसीबी बदला लेगा भाई, आज आरसीबी ना बदला लेगा दिल्ली से। एंड ये रिवेंज वीक है, बहुत ही बढ़िया चल रहा है ऋषि भाई। हर एक टीम भाई रिवेंज ले रही है भाई, हर एक टीम रिवेंज ले रही है भाई। पेलो गूगल को, पेलो सभी लोग, गूगल को पेल देना भाई सभी के सभी लोग।
That showed great skill.
साला
Lovely
दिखाता है
timing
भाई
to the
कॉटन
bat.
बोल भाई
It's the only
कृणाल
place that
पांड्या,
ball was heading.
उसके बाद रिफ्रेश करके देखता हूँ तो विराट कोहली कैच। भाई ये गूगल भी लाइक भाई हम नशे ही करेंगे। आरसीबी बस एक मैच जीतना क्वालिफाई का, यस। एंड ऋषि भाई मुंबई को भी बस एक ही मैच जीतना है ना, एक या दो मैच। ऋषि भाई इस बार आरसीबी मुंबई तो पक्का क्वालिफाइड है, बाकी और दो टीम पता नहीं भाई कौन है, बट मुंबई तो पक्का क्वालिफाइड है भाई, मुंबई तो पक्का क्वालिफाइड है ऋषि भाई इस बार।
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. Delhi are 114 for 3.
कृणाल
Been some
पांड्या
really
से
good
आखिरी
overs
ओवर
strung
कर देता
together.
है भाई।
They've taken some risks along with some
कैच
good running.
इट, कैच कैच
A
कैच
very
कैच
good total
कैच।
is on the way.
यार फील्डर को रखना
Doesn't
चाहिए
even
था
wait to
भाई।
see if the ball's going to do anything.
कभी
Onto the front foot,
ऐसा
punches it away to the boundary.
नहीं हो, कभी ऐसा तो नहीं। आरसीबी मुंबई टॉप 2 में जाएगा। किसी ने सोचा नहीं होगा
Good
ऋषि
change up
भाई
in the field now.
कि भाई आरसीबी इस बार बढ़िया खेल रहा है एंड मुंबई भी इज ऑन बैक। किसी ने भी नहीं सोचा होगा ऋषि भाई इस बार भाई आरसीबी बढ़िया कर सकता है भाई, क्योंकि ऋषि भाई देखो आरसीबी का टीम ही बढ़िया है भाई। इस बार है ना आरसीबी में ऑक्शन ने ना बढ़िया किया था भाई, आरसीबी ने इस बार बढ़िया किया था भाई ऑक्शन में। एंड ऋषि भाई इस बार वो दिख रहा है भाई, इस बार मेरे को ना वो दिख रहा है भाई।
Going with a more defensive field.
Patel edges it, but it finds
इस
the
बार
gap. Looks like they were late on that shot.
हाँ ले तो सकता है ऋषि भाई, बस क्वालिफाई होने के बाद हगना दे आरसीबी, बस यही डर लगता है यार ऋषि भाई।
Let's just see if they can get that ball up
आरसीबी
into the
फाइनल्स
slot
में
as
जाए,
before.
बट
It's so crucial.
फाइनल्स में ना भाई
Follow
ऋषि
up
भाई
that
बस
last
उसका ही
delivery.
डर लग रहा है
Batter
भाई।
under pressure.
बस मैं उसके बारे में कुछ बोलना नहीं चाहता भाई अभी
Nice
के
early
लिए।
ball. That's an easy run. Over.
बाकी देखते हैं भाई
Delhi,
कौन आता है भाई
124
फाइनल्स
for
पर।
3.
एक बार क्वालिफाई हो जाए बस, इसके बाद क्वालिफायर रेसेस में ना ऋषि भाई
Power and precision
बहुत
in that
तगड़ा
shot.
वाला मजा आने वाला है, तगड़ा
That
मजा
is
आने
a
वाला है
masterclass
क्वालिफायर्स में।
of batting.
क्वालिफायर
Reads the
रेसेस
length,
में ना ऋषि
gets
भाई
forward,
तगड़ा मजा
dispatches
आने
it to
वाला
the
है,
boundary.
एकदम तगड़ा मजा।
That last ball isn't
इतना
something you want to
बढ़िया
repeat
मजा
off. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Smacks that away through the gap.
मैं तो
Well,
टॉप
enough
में
leverage there to get a
फिनिश
good swing
करे.
of the arms under it to get it
हाँ
over the ring.
टॉप में फिनिश करे. यस क्या लगता है ऋषि भाई विकेट आएगा? आ रहा है क्या?
Not many fielders left
क्या
in the
लगता है ऋषि
circle.
भाई विकेट आ रहा है यहाँ से?
Going very defensive.
ऐसे ऋषि भाई आज अनुज भाई बोल रहे थे कि भाई लखनऊ जीतेगा मुंबई हारेगा, और भाई इसका उल्टा हो
Very
गया.
defensive field.
लखनऊ हार गया, मुंबई जीत गया भाई. ओए ये क्या था? अब ऐसा मत किया करो भाई. अब
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder. It's well
शॉर्ट्स
there.
का देना विदाउट फेस कैम का साथ भेजा करो. ओके ओके.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
जैकब बेतल कैसा बॉलर है भाई?
Dale coming back into the attack.
यश दयाल दयाल आते हुए. कैच इट, कैच 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 कैच. सही में दयाल आ गया क्या भाई?
Bangalore has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused.
यार भाई
to what
कैच
they're
पकड़ने
appealing
के
for.
बाद बाहर क्यों जाते हो भाई? कैच पकड़ने के बाद बाहर क्यों जाने का भाई? अरे कमॉन कमॉन यश दयाल.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
वैसे ऋषि भाई आपको पता है मैं पीसी में अभी एक भी गेम नहीं खेलने वाला, क्योंकि ना भाई पीसी में जो भी गेम्स था मैंने भाई सब डिलीट कर दिया भाई. सब कुछ डिलीट कर दिया भाई.
That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that's just time.
क्योंकि ऋषि भाई
brilliantly.
पीसी
Moved
में भाई
closer to 50.
मैं
Going
पीसी
to need
गेम के लिए
something
नहीं
special to get
खरीदा
the
हूँ भाई.
wicket.
मैं बस पीसी खरीदा हूँ अपने काम करने के लिए, और बस अब मैं भाई
That's the
आराम
over.
से
Delhi,
पीएस में मस्ती
153
करूंगा
for
भाई.
three.
ये कौन है
Right
भाई?
arm pace bowler is
Bhuvi.
coming into the attack from the stadium. end.
भुवी कम ऑन. ओके इन लोगों का और ही खत्म हो गया भाई स्पिनर्स का. कैच 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 कैच
Oh,
कैच
man, that's an
कैच.
incredible shot. Square drive and holds the pose
यार भाई.
as it goes all the way for a maximum.
सिक्स
All the
मार
way,
दिया
got
बे.
it right out of the middle.
एक मिनट, अपने पास
Boundary last
जेको
ball.
बेटल
What's
भी
to
तो है,
come this
बट
delivery, I wonder.
जेको बेटल से क्या ये लोग बॉलिंग करवाएगा?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
चलो खैर जो भी हो भाई, जल्दी से हमें भाई लाइव को ख़त्म करके बस कंप्लीट करना है भाई. जल्दी से जल्दी हमें भाई लाइव को कंप्लीट करना है भाई, क्योंकि मेरे को काम भी है भाई छोटे मोटे. ओए अरे 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 अरे
Bowler's
भाई,
really confident.
ए भाई अब मेरे को रुलाओगे क्या?
Can he get the 50?
अब रुला मत देना भाई राहुल प्लीज.
Nice shot.
अरे भाई
Flick off the pads.
ये
As
तो
on the
चौका ही
side,
पड़
bowling
गया.
slightly fuller, and they've been put
और
away.
खेल राहुल
Good
का
innings, that's
50 आते
50.
हुए वापिस.
Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner,
लास्ट
and they're ready
टाइम
to go again.
आरसीबी के सामने आया था और इस बार भी आरसीबी के सामने ही आया है भाई.
End of the over. 13 coming from it. Delhi are 166 for three.
Been some really good overs strung together.
Josh
Taking some risks.
एज
along
लोड
with
से
some good
बॉलिंग
running. A
करवाएंगे.
very good total is on the way.
Hazelwood, the right arm medium bowler,
ए,
is coming
रोक
into
ले.
the attack from the pavilion end.
That showed great skill and lovely timing.
कुछ
Boundary
ज्यादा
was the only
रन्स नहीं
place
पड़
it was
गया
headed.
भाई. एक काम करता हूँ.
Don't always mind getting
मारने
hit
का
for
बहुत
runs.
शौक है ना राहुल भाई.
Just
रुको रुको
focus on
रुको
getting the
रुको.
next delivery right.
राहुल को ना स्ट्राइक्स पे मत आने दो बस. अगर एक बार केएल राहुल को स्ट्राइक मिले तो भाई हो गया फिर भाई.
A change to the field, going very defensive.
Couldn't get it through the field.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Misses
हाँ बापू हैं.
it. Everyone's gone up.
बापू निराश होते हुए मतलब आउट होते हुए. आउट 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 आउट. पैर ऊपर था क्या. आउट आउट. नॉट आउट. ये कैसा नॉट आउट है भाई. यार भाई इतना खुश हो गया था ना कि विकेट आ रहा है. बट आया ही नहीं विकेट. बहुत शौक है ना राहुल भाई सिक्स मारने का. लो मार के पाता हूँ.
Seven runs added there. Delhi are 173 for 3. Kumar from the stadium.
भुवी कम ऑन. कैच 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 कैच. विकेट. चलो
Oh,
भाई.
what a brilliant
केएल राहुल का विकेट मिलता हुआ दिलाते हुए भुवनेश्वर कुमार यहाँ पर. एंड बढ़िया कैच यहाँ पर. बहुत बढ़िया कैच होता हुआ यहाँ पर. भाई और लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब कर देना जितने भी लोग चैनल पर नहीं देख रहे हो. ठीक है.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
कम ऑन भुवी.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I
ये
want
तो
to know how
सिक्स
far
पड़
that's
गया
gone.
भाई.
Came right off the meat of the
चलो
bat.
कोई ना कोई ना कोई
That's
ना.
just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Kumar shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
ए,
Nicked it. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Time to keep the
बस
pressure on
200
now.
के ऊपर
Great
जाने से
ball,
रोकना
that
है
last
इनको.
one to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
बढ़िया
No, no,
बॉल
no,
बढ़िया बॉल.
terrible
नाइस.
shot.
बहुत ही अच्छा स्पेल किया है भाई भुवी ने. ये सिंगल आएगा यहाँ पर.
8 runs added there. Delhi are 181 for 4.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
यश
Dale has
दयाल.
the ball in hand. The captain will be
Yeah,
hoping they can
आखिरी
tie
ओवर
one end
करवाएंगे
down.
हम
Runs have
लोग.
been flowing a little too easily.
बॉल.
Dale
डंडा उड़ाते हुए
was late on
यश
that one.
दयाल यहाँ पर. और वो भी किसका. अक्षर पटेल बापू का डंडा उड़ा दिया
Well,
भाई.
the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
वाह क्या ही डंडा
That's a
उड़ाया
long way
भाई
to
यश
walk
दयाल
out
ने
there just to turn
भाई
around
वो
and head
शॉट्स के
straight
लिए
back.
तो वह
Just
रिकॉर्ड
want
तो
to
हो
get
गया
this
भाई।
first run behind them and then push on.
ओए बढ़िया बॉल, बहुत ही बेहतरीन बॉल भाई यहाँ पर।
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover
सिंगल
field.
निकाल लेते हुए आई 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 आई। लो भाई ट्रिस्टन स्टब्स भाई जाओ, आप भी मार लो। लो
Glanced away nicely, but
क्यों
fine
नहीं हो
shot,
रहा क्या,
fine hitting.
नहीं हो रहा क्या? नहीं हो रहा क्या दिल्ली वालों? कैच कैच कैच, 191 का स्कोर। चलो भाई चेस कर लेंगे भाई, चेस तो कर लेंगे भाई हम लोग, चेस
And
तो
that's
कर
the end of
लेंगे
the
भाइयों।
innings. Delhi have set a target of 191 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get
चलिए
their eye in
पहली
very quickly,
बॉल,
get the scoreboard
एक मिनट इसके पहले
ticking over
बिग
if they
सेट्स
have
करना
any
है।
chance.
श्रेया शर्मा बाहर, पडिक्कल अंदर।
Here we go. First ball.
चलो भाई बढ़िया शॉट, चौका नहीं मिलेगा लेकिन 2 रन जरूर मिलेगा भाई यहाँ पर। बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट विराट कोहली के द्वारा, चौका नहीं मिलेगा लेकिन वापस से 2 रन लिया है भाई यहाँ पर।
Over
बढ़िया
the infield with
शॉट
a cracking shot.
एंड चौका
You
मिल
can't
जाएगा यहाँ
fault the
पर।
bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised
वाइड
them.
वाइड,
I'll be happy only one of those is
तो
allowed.
वाइड बॉल नहीं था ये।
Wide of extra
बहुत ही
cover,
बढ़िया
away
कवर
goes
ड्राइव
the ball to
शॉट
the boundary.
एंड चौका मिल
Caressed that
जाएगा यहाँ पर।
nicely through the gap to the boundary.
एक मिनट एक मिनट,
Getting nicely
कोई
settled
गया
at
क्या
crease
भाई?
now.
एक कौन गया, कौन गया?
Very
लॉल बापू गया भाई, बापू। अरे भाई
happy with that last shot.
गया।
A direct hit and this could be gone.
बच गए
Well,
बच
that was a
गए।
struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Goes over the top with that
बढ़िया
shot.
शॉट एंड
It
चौका
just
मिल
looks
जाएगा
so
भाई।
easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Really wound up.
आराम
That
से,
ball seemed
आराम
to come onto the bat
से।
quicker than he thought. Kohli
ए
drills
बढ़िया
that one
शॉट,
away. That'll be 4
चौका
more
मिल
to the
जाएगा
tally.
भाई।
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early,
क्या
got
ही
its
shot
position well,
मारा
and
भाई.
punched it to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, that's been
ये
heaved
उठा के
away,
मार
punched
दिया
over
है.
the rope. That's a brute of a
And
maximum.
6.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Virat, the King Kohli. Chase master is on bhaiyo today.
Patel, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
बच गया भाई, बच गया. कभी कभी चीटिंग भी कर सकते हैं ना भाई. कभी कभी ना भैया चीटिंग भी ना कर सकते हैं भाई.
How will he reply?
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Patel, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Perfectly timed. Finds the fielder with that shot. Needs a direct hit. That's the over. Bangalore, 33 for 1. Kumar from the pavilion end. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
सॉरी भैया, सॉरी सॉरी, कॉल पे था मैं, इसके लिए भाई बिजी हो गया था भाई। सॉरी भैया, कॉल आ गया
Over
था
the
भाई,
infield with
इसके
a
लिए बिजी हो
cracking
गया
shot.
था। हेलो रोशन
That was a
भाई,
boundary the
हेलो
moment the ball
रोशन
left
भाई,
the bat. Can't time
कैसे
that
हो भाई?
any
सब बढ़िया ना
better.
रोशन
Perfection.
भाई? सब बढ़िया ना रोशन
How will the
भाई?
bowler respond?
और भाई आज भाई आरसीबी जीत रहा है भाई। मेरे
Decent
को भी
cover
यहाँ पर
fielder.
भाई
Nice
जल्दी से
shot.
चेस
The
करवाना है
gap was
भाई,
left open for them and
आरसीबी
they were
से भाई।
happy to oblige. Picked
जल्दी
it
से
early,
चेस
got into
करेंगे, फिर
position
भाई
well and
सुपर
punched
संडे
it
का
to the
मजा भी
boundary.
उठाएंगे ना आज।
Might look to go big again here.
Patida. Stand and
Shot.
deliver. Holds the pose as the ball
कड़क
goes
शॉट भाई,
straight
कड़क
over the
शॉट,
bowler. 6 more.
बढ़िया, जबरदस्त,
Hit that
बेहतरीन
so hard.
शॉट
Pressed
लगाते
forward, got
हुए।
the body shape right and launched it.
ओके,
One
जेकब
for the
बेतल की
textbook.
बारी है अभी।
Yadav, the left arm unorthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the stadium.
वाइड, वाइड बॉल।
Nearly gets the edge. Yadav with a
चलो
great
भाई,
delivery
वाइड
there.
बॉल डालते हुए यहाँ पर।
Crash.
अरे
Beautiful bowling.
यहाँ पर कुलदीप यादव बोल्ड करते हुए जैकब बैटल को। भाई साहब, क्या ही डंडा उड़ाया भाई।
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the
जी हाँ
ground
भाई,
would be
बिल्कुल
looking forward to
बिल्कुल।
seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back. Barely
शेपर्ड,
troubling the scorers.
रोमारियो शेपर्ड को
With
ना
that wicket, the new batter will
प्रमोट
mark
करते
centre.
ऊपर थोड़ा
Just
सा
needs
आज।
to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Couldn't get it through the field. That is huge, enormous, massive,
शॉट
gigantic.
में
Take your pick.
Well, that was
रोमारियो
just
शेपर्ड, जो
textbook.
कि भाई
Finds the
मुंबई
space and
इंडियंस
power
के
to
लिए
lift that
एक
ball over the top and
जमाने में
just
भाई
keep it
खेला
going.
करते थे भाई, आरसीबी के लिए खेल रहा है
Didn't
भाई।
feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball
क्या
in
ही
the
बोले
right
भाई।
areas and the rewards will come. Goes over the top with that shot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
ये
Well,
सिक्स,
that ball has
बहुत ही
been
बढ़िया
hit.
सिक्स
It's
मारते हुए यहाँ
flown
पर।
into the crowd. To get that much power
रजत
coming
पडिक्कर।
forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Great shot through the gap.
आराम
Really
से,
playing all
आराम
their
से
shots
भाई।
that over. Very expensive.
5 gone and the
ओके,
ball's been
मोहित शर्मा
disappearing a
आते हुए यहाँ
lot.
पर।
2 and over the boundary so far. Going at 12 plus and over. This chase is off to a fantastic start.
Late cut straight to the field.
बढ़िया शॉट, बढ़िया रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट्स।
Nice shot. Pierces the infield.
Yeah,
यहाँ
too
पर
wide.
चौका
It was meant to be
मारते हुए
hit, and it was really given the treatment.
चौवा चौवा मारते हुए यहाँ पर, बहुत बढ़िया शॉट।
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
बहुत ही बढ़िया रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट्स। हाँ भाइयों, लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब कर देना भाइयों आप लोग।
Got that away
ए
nicely.
बढ़िया शॉट, चौका मिल
Well, you
जाएगा यहाँ
don't
पर
chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back
रजत
foot,
पडिक्कर
and
के
that
द्वारा।
has raced to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Seems to have
अरे
misjudged that one. Ouch.
ये क्या बॉलिंग है भाई। चलो भाई, ऐसे बॉल पर भाई हम शॉट तो मारते ही, एंड भैया डिफिकल्टी भी देख सकते हो भाई हम लोग खेल रहा है हार्डेस्ट डिफिकल्टी
You
पर.
can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we'll see some big fielding changes coming.
6 gone, and we saw a masterclass in how to handle a power play, but also in a
आराम
chase.
से,
They played
आराम
with
से.
aggression, not just with power, but with their
रोमारियो भाई
intent,
आराम
running
से,
between the
आराम से.
wickets as
ठीक है,
well.
अपने पास अभी और रन्स है भाई. आराम से हम लोग टारगेट को चेस कर सकते हैं.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Shit. नॉट आउट है, नॉट आउट है. अरे
They've gone up
भाई
here.
नॉट आउट है प्लीज.
A great innings coming
नसीब ही
to an
खराब है
end.
भाई.
Brilliant scoring. It was a very
यार
entertaining
भाई नसीब ही
performance.
खराब
To
है.
head back to the pavilion.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes
जीतेश
charging out
शर्मा.
to the crease. They're
चलो
quick
भाई,
to take
टिम
up
डेविड
pace
को
up.
अभी के लिए ना बचा के रखते हैं भाई.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
बहुत
Misses.
अच्छे.
That's a big chance gone begging. Needs to be on target. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
बच गया, बच गया.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little.
केपी,
Pretty disappointing all round.
कृणाल
And with
पंड्या.
that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle.
टिम डेविड
Task
का
here will be that
विकेट मेरे को अभी
support
तक
getting
बचाना है
themselves
भाई.
settled into their innings.
यार भाई वो जब जब विकेट जाता है तब तब भाई मैं भाई उदास हो जाता हूँ भाई.
No, no, no. Terrible shot.
जब भी विकेट जाता है तब भी भाई मेरा मैं भाई उदास हो जाता हूँ भाई. एक मिनट, सब्सक्राइब कर दिया करो यार भाइयों, और लाइक नहीं किया तो भाइयों लाइक भी कर देना आप लोग. ठीक है. कम ऑन, कम ऑन, कम ऑन, कम ऑन. बच गए, बच गए. बढ़िया रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट्स.
Beautiful
ये
timing off the front
चौका.
foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
A poor delivery, and you don't
बहुत
pass
ही
up
बढ़िया
chances
शॉट
like
भाई.
that. Crashed away for 4.
Delhi needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
आराम
Bounced away
से,
nicely.
आराम
Fine
से,
short, fine leg.
आराम से. रोमारियो शेपर्ड.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
And gone. Amazing from the keeper.
भाई ऐसा विकेट तो
Oh,
मत
wow.
दिया करो
Brilliant
भाई. अब
reactions and what a catch.
कम ऑन. अब ये जमाना भी देखना पड़ रहा है भाई मेरे को.
Back to the pavilion, but a good contribution for the
अब
team
टिम
today.
डेविड
That's
को
been a nice
बुलाना है भाई.
knock.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
अरे भाई यार नसीब इतना खराब कैसे हो सकता है यार मेरा.
The whole
Ah,
team's
out
gone
ही
up
दे देना
here.
भाई.
What's the umpire going to
Umpire.
say? Sharma from the pavilion end. There's a chance if it hits.
बहुत ही बढ़िया रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट्स.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
That was a tremendous
ये तो
delivery.
वाइड है भाई. ये
Fist
तो
through to
वाइड
the
है.
keeper.
क्लियर वाइड है
No
भाई.
more short balls this over.
Doesn't beat the infield.
बच गया भाई. बच गए. टिम डेविड अपना विकेट बचा ले भाई. और पांड्या भाई आप भी बचा लो भाई प्लीज.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Gone, nowhere near making it. That's out.
Really getting to the tail enders now. Sixth wicket gone. There's not a
पडिक्कल.
lot left
अरे
in this
भाई
lineup.
पडिक्कल तो
A lot of
लॉल
pressure
भाई.
coming to the crease. Not had the best of what
अरे
he's
भाई
leading up to
पडिक्कल
this
की
game.
तरफ ध्यान
So
ही
I
नहीं
want to
गया
show
भाई मेरा.
everyone their strength.
अरे भाई लॉल. देवदत्त पडिक्कल पे मेरा ध्यान ही नहीं गया भाई. सॉरी सॉरी पडिक्कल भाई.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
चलो भाई आरसीबी का 100 रन पड़ाता हुआ यहाँ से. ठीक है. अब आएगा असली मजा. क्योंकि यहाँ से भाई एक तो है भाई अपने टिम डेविड और दूसरा भाई देवदत्त पडिक्कल.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Oh, nicely done. That's good
चौका
fun.
मिल जाएगा.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases
बड़े
through the
आसानी से
ball.
चौका
Stands
मारते
to
हुए यहाँ
admire
पर.
that shot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Smacks that away through the gap. Great shot through the gap.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
एक मिनट आरसीबी का. अरे भाई गया, लो गया गया, गए 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 गए, सब गए भाई, सब जाओ 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 जाओ, सब जाओ भाई.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Well balanced and a flick of the wrist. Finally got some work to do to
चलो
cut that off.
चौका मिलता हुआ
You
भाई.
can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Bowler and fielders look really confident. The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the
दुश्मन
stadium.
चामेड़ा आते हुए बॉलिंग करने के लिए.
Head over the ball, great shot.
चलो भाई,
That's racing away.
चौका मारते हुए
4
यहाँ पर.
runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
सेवेंटी रन चाहिए हमें जीतने के लिए यहाँ से. ठीक है, 70 रन चाहिए हमें जीतने के लिए.
Onto that early.
बढ़िया
That's good
शॉट,
for 4.
चौका मिल जाएगा भाई.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All
बहुत ही
timing on
बढ़िया
that
शॉट
shot.
भाई, और बढ़िया चौका भाई.
Patel, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
स्ट्रेट डाउन द ग्राउंड.
Trouble.
बढ़िया रनिंग, नाइस. चलो भाई, आरसीबी जीत रहा है भाई यहाँ से भी.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs.
वाह भाई,
They've got a
कप्तान
perfect
साहब
mix of
को दबे
precision
आ
and
रहे हैं भाई.
aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Goes over the top.
ये चौका
Flipped way off the pads. What a
फ्लिक
shot
करके
for four.
खेला भाई टिम डेविड ने. क्या ही फ्लिक शॉट मारा है भाई, देख रहे हो.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Patel with a
नॉट
huge
आउट,
appeal.
नॉट आउट.
Misses everything. End of the over. 4 runs
बढ़िया
coming off
बॉल.
it. Bangalore are 133 for 6.
Been some
वाह,
really good
मतलब
overs strung
कुछ
together.
तो
They've taken some risks.
जोल है भाई, कुछ
along
तो
with some
जोल
good
माल है
running.
इस पर.
A very good total is on the way.
चलो
Whack. Pick the bones out
6.
of that. It's gone for a maximum.
The runs are
मेरे
starting
को
to
पता
come
था
now.
भाई, कुछ
Really
तो
good
जोल
shot
है
for
भाई,
6 this.
पता था मेरे को.
Innings starting to motor.
चलो 140 स्कोर हो चुका है यहाँ पर. 50 रन चाहिए ना जीतने के लिए. यो अरे ऋषि भाई रोशन भाई तो चले गए यार. ओए वाइड
Lovely
वाइड
delivery.
वाइड.
Got it in short and surprised
अबे
them.
वाइड.
They'll be happy only one of those
अबे
is allowed.
अंपायर क्लियर वाइड है भाई. ऋषि भाई और बताओ.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Showed good composure to wait on that slow ball and find room to get the boundary. Just a fantastic shot.
Can't afford to go
6
too
विकेट
full
गए ना
and does
दिल्ली
need
का
to switch up the
ऋषि भाई.
deliveries just to keep them guessing.
टिम डेविड.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
चलो
Delhi
145
managed to
रन
keep the
होता हुआ यहाँ
batters
पर.
pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Patel from the pavilion end. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Patel straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Unlucky wicket for Tim David. Unluckiest wicket for Tim David और बोल्ड होते हुए यहाँ पर.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
अब कुछ नहीं हो सकता
Difficult
है.
period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their
हेलो
first
राजदीप भाई.
over.
हेलो राजदीप भाई कैसे हो ब्रदर. सब बढ़िया ना राजदीप भाई. यो 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 यो. बहुत बढ़िया. ऐसे ही मिसफील करना भाई. ऐसे मिसफील करना.
Pinged off
चलो
the bat.
6.
That races
चौका.
away to the boundary. A beautiful
Okay.
shot off the front foot.
चलो ये
Just
भी सही है भाई.
textbook stuff.
चौका तो चौका है. ये भी
Round the
सही
middle of
है.
the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot
Okay.
shots that's raced
अब
to the boundary.
थोड़ा सा ऐसा ही.
Nice shot, but straight to gully.
बढ़िया.
End of the over.
बच
6
गए भाई
runs
बच
coming
गए.
from it. Bangalore are 151 for 7. Stark coming back
अब
on
यहाँ
here.
से ना
Been
मैच
bowling
को
really
आगे
well
लेकर
so
जाना
far.
पड़ेगा. थोड़ा सा इंटरेस्टिंग हो चुका है मैच. यहाँ से ना भैया मैच को ना थोड़ा सा और इंटरेस्टिंग तरीके से लेकर जाना होगा हमें. 38 रन चाहिए जीतने के लिए यहाँ पर आरसीबी को.
Couldn't get it through the field.
बच गए यहाँ पर. यहाँ पर रनआउट का मौका बन गया था लेकिन बच गए. देवदत्त पडिक्कल. एक काम करना पड़ेगा. मेरे को पता है कि यही से कहीं से ना बॉल आने वाला है भाई. पता था मेरे को.
You can't fault the bowling.
इसके लिए
Sometimes
मैंने
your
थोड़ा
opponent is
और
just
गया
too
और
good.
चौका लगाया
Wonderful
भाई.
front foot
मेरे को
shot.
पता था
No
ऐसे ही
point
बॉल
chasing
डालेंगे
that.
भाई. मेरे को ना पहले से ही पता लग गया था भाई.
Getting nicely settled at the crease
ओके
now.
थोड़ा
Has to
सा
be
और
very
यहाँ
happy
पे आ
with the
जाता है.
last
ठीक
shot.
है.
Go
चलो
for it.
भाई.
It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but
ये
it's a
6.
carry.
Caress that nicely through the
ओके
gap to
चौका
the
चौका.
boundary.
चलो ठीक है.
Two
ये भी
boundaries
सही
in
है
a
भाई.
row. Time to focus back to line and length.
ये 6. चलो भाई
That's
6
just a
मिलता हुआ भाई.
brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
एंड भाई आप लोग भैया
Always difficult to
डिफिकल्टी भी
focus
देख
after what
सकते हो
happened
भैया.
last
एक मिनट
ball, but
थोड़ा
just
सा
gotta
मैच
stay
को और
positive.
क्लोज जाने दो.
Leave the
फिर हम
wickets
लोग है
when
ना
they
भाई
come.
हम लोगों का डिफिकल्टी जो है डिफिकल्टी बता
Nearly
देते हैं
gets
भाई.
the edge.
चलो
Stark,
वाइड बॉल.
Great delivery there.
डिफिकल्टी देखना है तो भैया थोड़ा सा मैच को और इंटरेस्टिंग सा बनाने दो भाई. हम बताते हैं भाई। नहीं
Good fielding out in the boundary.
हैं,
End of the
बच
over.
गए।
Costly one. 19 runs coming from it. Bangalore.
चलो बच
7
गया
for
भाई।
7.
They've batted really well this
ओ
middle
भाई,
of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well
भाई
ahead of the
भूवी
required
और
run rate.
व्हाट,
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with
भूवी और
interest.
व्हाट।
Everyone just watched that in awe.
एक मिनट भाई, और डिफिकल्टी देखा ही देता हूँ भाई, हार्डेस्ट डिफिकल्टी देख लो भाई आप
How will
लोग।
the bowler respond?
Glanced
चलो
away
भाई,
nicely, but
चौका
fine
मिल
leg.
जाएगा और 180 स्कोर
Just
पहुंच
can't hit
चुका है
it
भाई
any
अभी।
better than that.
अब मैच से
Beautiful shot.
जा
No
चुका है भाई
chance at all
दिल्ली
for
के
the
हाथ से,
fielders.
और आरसीबी के हाथ में आ चुका है
Bowler
भाई
needs to
ये वाला
tighten up a
मुकाबला।
bit.
Beats the
अब
outside.
भाई
Good
आरसीबी
bowling
के हाथ
there.
में आ चुका है वापिस ये वाला मैच। कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा यहाँ से, कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा।
Seems to
अरे भाई,
misjudge that one. Ouch. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They
हेलो
like it.
मोहसिन खान भाई, हेलो मोहसिन खान भाई, सब बढ़िया ना मोहसिन खान भाई।
Off the middle of the bat.
That was a boundary. The
चौका
moment
मिल
the
गया
ball left the
भाई,
bat.
लेट्स
Can't
गो।
time that any better. Perfection. Errs on the side of bowling slightly
चलो चलो
fuller.
चलो चलो,
Been put away.
7 रन चाहिए यहाँ से,
Lovely cover drive. Straight.
6 रन
cover
चाहिए
field.
जीतने के लिए अभी यहाँ पर हमें, और बढ़िया मुकाबला आ रहा है भाई ये। आज 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 आज
Oh, that's
ले,
a biggie. Oh, that is
इसी
huge.
6 के साथ
All the
भाई
way for a maximum.
आरसीबी
Many runs
जीतता
deep.
हुआ भाई, और चेस भी कर लिया है भाई आरसीबी ने यहाँ पर। बहुत ही बढ़िया मुकाबला रहा है।
This could have very easily gone either way.
Won by
Brilliant
3
cricket from
wickets।
both sides. And it's a shame
और
there
प्लेयर
had
ऑफ
to
द
be a loser.
मैच भूवी को
That's all
मिला है
from us in
भाई
the commentary
40
box.
रन।
An amazing match.
हेलो
Hope to
अंश
see you
भाई,
again soon.
यो 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 यो। चलो भाई, स्कोर बोर्ड देख लेना आप लोग। एंड अंश भाई, अभी जो मुकाबला होगा ना भाई, ओ भाई ए और से का मुकाबला करने जा रहा हूँ भाई। बहुत थक गया भाई, चेस कर करके ना भाई थक गया मैं। एक काम करते हैं, एक काम करते हैं, बिना विदाउट फेस कैम ना अभी ना थोड़ा सा ए और से लगा देते हैं भाई, ताकि आप लोग भी भाई मैच को एंजॉय कर पाओ, ठीक है। आप लोग भी ना भैया मैच को एंजॉय कर पाओ, इसके लिए भाई भी फेस कैम को ऑन करते हैं भाई। विदाउट फेस कैम अभी भाई लाइव करते हैं हम लोग, ठीक है। बहुत ज़्यादा थक गया भाई मैं अभी, थोड़ा सा भाई मेरे को वॉच टाइम आवर्स चाहिए, इसके लिए भाइयों मैं ये सब मेहनत कर रहा हूँ भाई। एंड यहाँ पर टेस्ट मैच नहीं, T20 मैच, अरुण जेटली स्टेडियम, ठीक है। एंड चलो भाई, चेस करके मजा आ गया, और भाई अभी थोड़ा सा ना बातचीत करेंगे भाई आप लोगों से।
One
बस
and all. You join us for
बस आप लोगों से अभी बातचीत करेंगे हम लोग, और कुछ भी नहीं करने वाले भाई। और पता अंश भाई सब कैसे हो भाई? ऐ कैपिटल्स ऑन द टॉस, क्या लेंगे
The pitch
भाई? मेरे को चाहिए बैट लेना था गधे। क्या हो रहा है भाई? ओ भाई क्या ही हो रहा है सीन, क्या सीन हो रहा है भाई? हाँ एक मिनट भाइयों, एक मिनट। आरसीबी की तरफ से इन लोगों का बॉल फर्स्ट, इन लोगों का बैट फर्स्ट। चलो भाई ठीक है, भाइयों लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब कर देना आप लोग। अभी भाई एएसएस का मैच लगाने जा रहा हूँ भाई, बस हम लोग बातचीत करेंगे, ठीक है।
Hello and welcome, one and all. You join us for this T20 match between the Delhi Capitals and Bangalore. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in commentary today is Michael Atherton, Mel
और
Jones,
बताओ
and the
भाइयों वो
one
सब
and
कैसे
only
हो भाइयों?
Alan
और बताओ अंश भाई, वॉइस वगैरह सब बढ़िया रहना भाइयों, वॉइस वगैरह सब बढ़िया रहना भाई। अरे भाई कभी हमें भी मौका दे दो भाई।
They'll have a
चलो भाई,
bat. Well, I didn't see that coming. Must have a lot of faith in their batting lineup. I reckon I would have thrown the ball to my bowlers to start with.
एआई का मुकाबला होते हुए यहाँ
Oh,
पर
it's a loud crowd as the players make
बहुत
their
ही
way
ज्यादा
out.
मजा
Some
आएगा भाई।
really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
प्रॉपर है, चलो ठीक है भाई, ठीक है। 1 मिनट भाई, 1 मिनट
Do they
प्रॉपर है
go
ना भाई?
full? Do
ठीक
they
है
go
भाई, ठीक है
short?
ठीक
A
है।
lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
एक मिनट भाई, चलो भाई अभी बस ओनली बातचीत करेंगे भाई, ओनली बातचीत। भाई मैं थक गया भाई, सही
Over
बोलो
the
ना भाई,
infield with a cracking
आज भाई
shot.
खेल खेल कर
That was a
भाई थक
boundary
गया
the
भाई।
moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better.
ए
Perfection.
भगवान, और बताओ भाइयों। चलो भाई मजा लेते हैं भाई हम
Don't
लोग।
always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Got that away nicely. Doesn't beat the infield.
हाँ प्रॉपर है भाई, चलो ठीक है। ए सही से हो जा भाई।
High
हाँ
outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in
वैसे
desperate
भाई
need for that one.
आरसीबी भाई, हाँ आरसीबी भाई बदला ले रहा है भाई। भाई सबका चढ़ और हो गया।
That's the over.
अल्ला
Delhi, 15 for none.
End of the first
अल्ला
and an
सबका चढ़ हो
exceptional
गया,
start.
हो गया
Some
बे,
big shots
सबका
early on.
चढ़ और हो
Built
गया
some
भाई।
momentum easily off that
क्या
opener.
सीन हो रहा है भाई?
Hazelwood, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack.
सबका
From the
चढ़
stadium.
और हो गया। अल्ला
Does
आरसीबी
very well to quickly get across to this one.
163 का टारगेट दिया ना आरसीबी को, चेस कर लेगा आरसीबी। आरसीबी ना चेस कर लेगा भाई, इजी चेस है भाई आरसीबी के लिए ये वाला
Misjudged that. Takes a
मुकाबला।
hit on the body.
एंड भाइयों मैं बहुत थक गया हूँ, मैं भाई अभी मेरा सर भी बहुत दर्द हो रहा है। एक काम करता हूँ, मैं माइक को म्यूट करता हूँ और आप लोगों से भाइयों चैट पर बात करता हूँ, ठीक है? चैट पर बात करता हूँ, ठीक है?
Edged it. Hazelwood with a huge appeal. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. One from it. Delhi, a 16 for one.
Excellent first over, and they followed up with a solid second over of the power play.
Kumar from the pavilion end. Straight to the fielder. No, no, no. Terrible shot.
That's the one and only short one for the over. Always good to throw it in.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be four.
The timing, unbelievable. Got the width they were after and nailed it to the boundary.
Kumar ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Couldn't get it through the field. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Nice shot, but straight to gully. That's the over. Delhi are 25 for 2. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Onto that early, that could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Was quick onto that in the infield. Square cut, finds point, no run. Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Bangalore managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Porel has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Brilliant diving stop. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. Going with spin now. Six runs added in the over. Delhi a 48 for 3. Hazelwood from the stadium end. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Finds the edge. Bangalore with a massive shout. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Square cut, finds point, no run. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Stark, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, 5 runs coming from it. Delhi, a 55 for 6. Shepherd coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Massive outside edge. Doesn't beat the infield. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nicked it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for 4.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. End of the over, Delhi a 63 for 6.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Dale, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Finds the fielder with that shot. A nice glance off the pads. No stopping that one.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Delhi a 71 for 6. Shepherd from the stadium end. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Straight to the fielder. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. A boundary the moment it hit the bat.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
You can't give that much width. Bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? End of the over. 9 off it. Delhi are 80 for 6. The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Onto that early, that could be 4. Swept away but finds the fielder. Square cut, finds point, no run. Perfectly timed. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. Delhi are 86 for 6.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. 5 runs in that over. Delhi are 91 for 6. Sharma from the pavilion end. There could be a couple if they hustle. Oh, straight through them. That was a lesson in leg spin bowling.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game. so I want to show everyone their strength. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. End of the over. 9 off it. Delhi are 100 for 7. Square cut, finds point, no run. They've gone up here. Perfectly timed.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Yadav, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Cuts that off well in the infield. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Pandya into the attack now from the stadium end. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle. Was quick onto that in the infield. Smacks that away through the gap.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
TATA, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Worked away. That's a nice single. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Kumar from the pavilion end.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Extra cover with a fantastic catch. The batter is kicking themselves. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. 3 added in that over. Delhi are 125 for 9.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Finds the fielder with that shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Edged. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's out. Caught. And that's the end of the innings. Bangalore have been set a target of 128 runs. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Doesn't beat the infield. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. straight to the fielder. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Bangalore are 2 for none. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Brilliant shot through the vacant point position. Not sure it'll get cut off.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Square cut, finds point, no run. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Huge edge. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Bangalore, a 13 for 1. Yadav, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Couldn't get it through the field. Edged it. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Five runs added there. Bangalore are 18 for 2. Kumar from the stadium end. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Goes over the top with that shot. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. Time that perfectly.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Cuts that off well in the infield. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. 2 runs coming from that over. Bangalore, a 31 for 3. Stark, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Drilled that one away.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Was quick onto that in the infield. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the stadium end. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Livingston has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Patel, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Finds the fielder with that shot. Over Bangalore, a 47 for 3. Sharma, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Square cut, finds point, no run. Dives and takes a very good catch. Cut away, and that's a great catch at point. What a catch!
On their way to the pavilion. Showed plenty throughout, just couldn't get the job done and reach those 3 figures.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Can't get that outside the ring field. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Bangalore, a 55 for 4. Out. Caught. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock. First ball for the batter, coming in.
No, terrible shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Delhi managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Sharma from the pavilion end. Misses everything. Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Shepherd waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Wow, that's missed a lot. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Nicked it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Massive outside edge. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That's incredible. Just the power on that shot. That's the sort of thing you want to see in the crowd when you come to the cricket.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder.
A little bit of wobble on that ball and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Big edge. End of the over. Bangalore, 70 for 5. Patel, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Thick edge. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Straight to the fielder. Edge, but it drops safely. Oh, that's beautifully struck, right out of the guts and all the way.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Cuts that off well in the infield. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Needs a direct hit. Great commitment.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
10 runs added there. Bangalore, a 92 for 5. Patel from the pavilion end.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft it over the boundary rope.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Nicked it. Time to keep the... Pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Good fielding out in the boundary. Big edge. End of the over, 10 runs from it. Bangalore are 102 for 5. Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Whoa. Shepherd went long, high and hard. That is huge. 2 in a row.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Sharma is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Edged. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Yadav, the left-arm unorthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Massive outside edge. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Patel, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.
सो भाई लोग, आज का लाइव स्ट्रीम को भाइयों यही तक एंड तो भाई लोग आज के लाइव को भाई यही तक एंड करते हैं, ठीक है। बाकी मिलते हैं आप लोगों से भैया कल के लाइव स्ट्रीम में। तब तक के लिए गाइस आप लोग अपना ध्यान रखना। और हाँ भाइयों, लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलना, ठीक है। वोट पोल को यही तक एंड करते हैं। चलो भाई, मिलते हैं भाई कल के लाइव स्ट्रीम पर। तब तक के लिए गाइस टाटा बाय बाय, सी यू सून, बाय गाइस, बाय। मिलते हैं कल के लाइव स्ट्रीम पर।